Did you know that some dream destinations can turn into nightmares for expats? While we often fantasize about starting a new life abroad, certain countries present unexpected challenges that can leave you regretting your decision. From cultural shocks to financial strains, these places might not be the paradise you imagined. In this video, we'll explore the top 10 countries people often regret moving to, and why they might ruin your future. We'll dive into the complex web of factors that make life difficult for newcomers, including economic troubles, social barriers, and daily struggles. By the end, you'll have a clear picture of the pitfalls awaiting unsuspecting expats in these nations. And for those who stick around until the end, we've got a surprising bonus. We'll reveal a country that's actually thriving and welcoming expats with open arms. So buckle up for a journey through the world's most challenging expat destinations. Before we dive in, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more eye-opening content about life around the globe. Your support helps us bring you more videos like this one. Now, let's embark on our countdown of the 10 countries people often regret moving to, starting with number 10. Japan's allure of high-tech cities and rich traditions often masks the challenges awaiting expats. The country's homogenous society can leave foreigners feeling like permanent outsiders. According to China Global Television Network, even mixed-race citizens, locally known as hafu, can find it hard to fit in. Imagine trying to make friends when social circles are tighter than a bento box. The language barrier is no joke either, with English proficiency relatively low. Simple tasks like grocery shopping can feel like solving a puzzle. And let's talk about work culture. Prepare for long hours that would make even a samurai warrior weep. With the average workday stretching well beyond 10 hours, as noted by Statista, your work-life balance might become as elusive as a rare Pokemon. The UK might seem familiar to English speakers, but don't be fooled. The cost of living, especially in London, can drain your bank account faster than you can say cheers. Picture spending half your salary on a shoebox-sized flat. HomeViews reported that the monthly cost for a family of 4 rises to £6,350 or more than £76,200 annually. The infamous British weather isn't just a conversation starter, it's a mood dampener. With an average of 133 rainy days a year, you might find yourself longing for a glimpse of the sun. Healthcare, despite the beloved NHS, comes with its own headaches. Waiting times for treatments can stretch longer than a queue for the London Eye, testing your patience and potentially your health. Office for National Statistics stated that it takes about 18 weeks to get an appointment. Mexico's vibrant culture and warm climate might seem irresistible, but life there comes with its share of thorns. Crime rates in certain areas are higher than a cliff diver in Acapulco. Semaphore reported over 30,000 crime-related deaths annually. The economy can be as unpredictable as a telenovela plot twist, leaving many expats struggling to find stable work. And while you might dream of sipping margaritas on the beach, the reality often includes dealing with unreliable utilities and unsafe drinking water. A 2018 study found that only 7% of people in Guadalajara, Mexico's third-largest metro area, drink the tap water. It's like playing infrastructure roulette every day. Brazil's legendary beaches and lively festivals paint a picture of paradise, but expat life here can be far from a carnival. Crime rates in cities like Rio de Janeiro might have you constantly looking over your shoulder instead of at the beautiful scenery. According to ACLED data, in 2021, Rio de Janeiro registered 27 violent deaths per 100,000 inhabitants. The gap between rich and poor is wider than the Amazon, creating a stark reality check for many newcomers. If you don't speak Portuguese, prepare to feel as lost as a soccer ball in the rainforest. Even simple tasks can turn into Herculean efforts when faced with the country's notorious bureaucracy. India's rich web of cultures and history can quickly unravel for unprepared expats. The sensory overload of bustling cities might leave you feeling like you're in a constant game of human Frogger. Air pollution in major urban areas can be thicker than the plot of a Bollywood movie, posing serious health risks. The Guardian recently reported the Delhi air pollution spikes to 100 times the WHO health limit. Traffic congestion turns simple commutes into epic journeys, complete with a chorus of honking horns. While the country boasts world-class private hospitals, the public healthcare system often struggles to keep up with demand. According to a BBC report, public health in India remains patchy and underfunded. grappling with shortages of money, doctors, and nurses. And for women expats, safety concerns can cast a shadow over the vibrant street life. The American dream can quickly turn into a nightmare for some expats. Political divisions run deeper than the Grand Canyon, potentially making everyday interactions feel like walking through a minefield. Healthcare costs can skyrocket higher than a 4th of July firework, with a simple hospital stay potentially costing over $10,000. As KFF noted, about half of US adults say it is difficult to afford healthcare costs, and 1 in 4 say they or a family member in their household had problems paying for healthcare in the past 12 months. The prevalence of gun violence in certain areas might have you longing for the safety of your home country. And don't get us started on the cost of living. In some cities, rent prices alone could make your wallet weep red, white, and blue tears. China's rapid development and rich history make it an intriguing destination, but expat life here comes with its own Great Wall of challenges. The language barrier is more formidable than the Terracotta Army, with Mandarin mastery essential for daily life. Air pollution in major cities might have you gasping for breath and for a ticket home. According to World Health Organization, air pollution is responsible for about 2 million deaths in China per year. The internet censorship and surveillance can feel suffocating for those used to open access. And just when you think you've figured things out, frequent changes in visa regulations can leave you scrambling to stay legal. France might be the land of wine and cheese, but for many expats, it's also the land of frustration. The famous French bureaucracy can be more complex than a 5-course gourmet meal, turning simple tasks into Kafkaesque nightmares. According to GIS report, French government bureaucracies have become inefficient mazes of red tape that waste taxpayers' money. Cultural differences can leave you feeling as out of place as ketchup on escargot. The language barrier can be as tough to crack as a perfectly baked baguette crust. And let's not forget the cost of living. In Paris, your dream apartment might be more of a Chateau de shoebox with a price tag to match the Eiffel Tower. Canada's reputation for friendliness doesn't always extend to its cost of living. In cities like Vancouver and Toronto, housing prices are so high they might give you altitude sickness. A family of 4 will need about 7,950 Canadian dollars monthly, according to Expatistan. The job market can be tougher to crack than a frozen lake in winter, especially if your qualifications aren't recognized. And speaking of winter, prepare for cold that makes penguins shiver. The long, dark months can be harder to endure than a hockey game that goes into triple overtime. While healthcare is universal, long wait times for specialists might have you considering a medical tourism trip back home. Topping our list is Belarus, where expat life can feel like stepping back in time, and not in a charming, nostalgic way. Political oppression here isn't just a theory, it's a daily reality that can make you feel as restricted as a turtle in its shell. According to Freedom House, the government exercises unrestricted control over mainstream media. The economy struggles more than a beginner ice skater, leaving many expats scraping by on meager salaries. Cultural isolation can be intense, with locals often viewing foreigners with suspicion. Safety concerns add another layer of stress, turning a simple night out into a risk assessment exercise. Living in Belarus as an expat can feel like being an extra in a Cold War movie, without the excitement of a Hollywood ending. And since you've stuck with us to the end, here's a bonus fact we've been saving for our most dedicated viewers. Despite the challenges facing expats in many countries, Portugal is emerging as an unexpected haven for international residents. With its sunny climate, affordable cost of living, and welcoming locals, Portugal is bucking the trend and showing how a country can embrace diversity and offer a high quality of life to newcomers. It's a testament to the fact that, with the right policies and attitudes, countries can create a truly welcoming environment for expats. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more eye-opening content about life around the globe. Your support helps us bring you more videos like this one. Until next time, stay informed and choose your new home wisely. And be sure to check out our next video on 10 countries where Americans can't visit anymore in 2024.